point, I'd like to just make a couple of announcements, just a few thank yous here. To make the Charlotte Youth Ensemble work, it takes a lot of effort from a lot of different kinds of people, and I just want to recognize some folks that really make this all possible. First, I'd like to recognize my Charlotte Youth Ensemble managers, who are the folks that copy music and get stuff set up, stands set up, and chairs, and handle a lot of the logistics of the ensemble. So my great thanks to my students, Rachel Moore and Matthew Rathbone. Matthew couldn't be here with us tonight because he's actually on a bus somewhere between here and Alabama headed to a basketball tournament. But Rachel is here tonight. Rachel, if you'll stand up. She's out here somewhere. Rachel's one of our great music ed students, and she'll be looking for a job here soon. I'd also like to thank Dr. Jay Grimes, who's the chair of our Department of Music, as well as Denise Shropshire, who's our administrative assistant, she does a ton of work to just get this thing going, a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. So my thanks to Denise and Jay, as well as all the great music faculty that I work with here. I'm really fortunate to work with a faculty that's world-class, great people, great musicians, and great teachers. And so my great thanks to them and their support in making this ensemble work. If all the music department folks could stand up that are here, I know we have several here. Thank you. Dr. Jessica Lindsay will actually join us on stage. You may have seen her. She's filling in. When you have a group that is this good, sometimes students have other things that they do. So our principal clarinetist is right now in Indianapolis at the National Honor Band Festival, and so she, unfortunately, because the concert was rescheduled, she couldn't make it to this one. So thanks to Dr. Lindsay for stepping in and helping us out with the Mozart concerto. I also wanted to take a moment to thank Mr. Blair Smith, who you met earlier. Blair has become a dear friend and a great colleague here in this area, and I so appreciate his work with the Charlotte Youth Ensemble. Not only is he great with the percussionists and getting all the stuff that goes along with that, which is a great deal, but he's great with just reminding me of logistics and things to remind the kids about. And it's just nice to have someone to bounce ideas off of, and so he's been really invaluable, and I'm so grateful to have him as a colleague and as a friend as well. So thanks so much to Blair Smith. Now, I wanted to take just a moment to thank my heroes in this area, and that is the high school band directors that make this possible. I get to the reward of the efforts that they make in having these students play at this level. And so it's a great pleasure for me, but I know how hard they work. I'm a former high school band director, and I know the hours they put in and how much they care about your students. And so my great thanks to the high school directors that make this possible. Without their support, this ensemble simply would not function. We have on the stage represented 28 different schools in our region, which is really a remarkable feat for an honor band like this. And so I'm really pleased about that. We had about 150 students audition, and you see on stage the ones that made it. We had many very fine musicians that we just couldn't take this year. But my congratulations to the great teaching that is going on in this area. Please support these directors because they are doing wonderful work for our students and educating their hearts and their spirits and not just their minds. And so my thanks to them. To my heroes, the high school band directors, if you could stand up, if we have any high school directors here, let's thank you. And then, of course, parents and family, and many of you I've spoken to a number of times because you follow your kids all over the region watching these concerts. And I love you, and I appreciate the support, and when I see the support that you're giving these students, it is great on me. So thank you to the parents and families that do so much to support what goes on here on stage. I'm sure many of you are musicians in a past life, or maybe current musicians, and then maybe many of you are this is a first generation thing, which is a neat thing as well. But thank you for your support. We know that this would not be possible. Let's thank them, everyone. then I wanted to just take a moment to talk about these students because they really are a remarkable group. To be able to put on a program like this, which is very, very difficult music. If you're not familiar with music and band music, this is a very difficult program to put together, particularly when we lose rehearsals and have rescheduled concerts and everything. It messes up a bit. But this is a truly fine group of students. And I just wanted to acknowledge some folks. In the band, if you were in your all-district or all-region, if you would please stand up. Truly remarkable, wonderful. Now, if you made it to all state, if you please stay standing, everyone else sit down. Thank you. You can be seated. That's a remarkable achievement to make it to all state and district and region. So my congratulations to these students. I also wanted to do one more thing. Those of you that have been in the Charlotte Youth Wind Ensemble for 2 years, if you would please stand up. And if you've been in for 3 years, please stay standing. Anyone 4 years? 4 years is pretty tough. Very rarely do we get a 4-year person, but it's a very competitive ensemble to get into, so 3 years in this ensemble really says something. So congratulations to these fine and talented students on stage. And let me just say that they're just great people to work with. I've enjoyed every minute with them. I cherish this time with them to get to know them and to make music with them. And they are truly remarkable. Like I said at the last concert, I know that they roll their eyes too often and they don't clean their rooms and they get you upset sometimes, but my goodness, they're tremendous people, and I appreciate the time. So thank you, students. And I have to say, since I'm here, that I really would love to have all of these kids in my band next year. We're looking forward to having many CYWE students in our ensembles here in the future. It's an exciting time at UNC Charlotte. We're growing like crazy. Of course, we have a new marching band coming, a new band building that's being built. You can see the construction site out here on your way out, and all kinds of new things. So it's an exciting time to be at UNC Charlotte. And students, parents, if you have any questions or anything that we can help you with as a faculty, we'd love to talk to you and let you know the process to get here, and love to have you with us. Let me just thank real quickly now our sponsors for CYWE this year, Digital Performance Gear and Marchmaster. It's so great to have these sponsors work with us. This is the first time we've had sponsors, and they've been wonderful. They are sponsoring the reception that will take place immediately following the concert this evening. So please do, everyone, join us for the reception as we celebrate the Charlotte Youth Wind Ensemble and the great high school directors and great students and parents that make this all possible. So please join us with my great thanks to Digital Performance Gear and Marchmaster for their great support of Charlotte Youth Wind Ensemble. And now we will leave you with a very fun and exciting Fillmore March. We hope that you enjoy it. Feel free to tap your toes along.